Okay, gonna put in a few games with that deck I just drafted. I really just keep putting off cleaning my kitchen. Um, so I haven't made any changes since the draft video. Let's just quickly go through now and see if that's gonna persist. I don't think I'm gonna add anything. The only real choice might be to put the Fireborn Knight back in, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Um, it would be a bit easier of a pick if maybe like their activated ability wasn't also essentially 4 white mana for our deck. If it was maybe like 3 white mana even, it would be in consideration, but I think having to basically have 4 mana to activate this thing's effect and then also just cast it, which isn't guaranteed, means that it's just not there, unfortunately. Again, with the Wintermore Commanders, the Reef Souls, and then 2 double black cards, like we're kind of forced to play at least 7 swamps. Their 9/7 split. If we didn't have, the Wintermore Commanders and a Reef Soul, for example, that might be enough to, go 10/6, and maybe I'd play the Fireborn at that moment. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be doing that. I don't think Tournament Grounds can really fill that spot that lets us play the Fireborn Knight. Again, it lets us cast Wintermore. Doesn't let us cast Reef Soul. It lets us cast Murderous Rider, but not the Swift End. It doesn't let us cast Bagnopai. It doesn't let us cast, Foreboding Fruit. There's a lot of stuff where, it won't let me cast a lot of my white cards. So I don't think the Tournament Grounds is good enough in this deck. Putting it in would let us cast the Fireborn, or let us justify Fireborn Knight. And I don't think Memory Theft is good enough to mainboard. Not in this deck, at least. Not where we want to stay aggro. Let's see what we can do. I don't think the deck's bad. I know I was whining in the draft video, but just not an aggro guy. But when you get that, when you get the cards that that your lane gives you, sometimes you play aggro. Okay. We don't have black mana for our Murderous Rider Reef Soul, but we do have a Fairy Guide Mother and a Silver Flame Squire, which I think is good enough. And we're on the draw. So we're against a mill deck, so we'll possibly benefit from a very aggressive opener. The Silver Flame Squire doesn't match well against the Overwhelmed Apprentice, which is unfortunate, but I'm pretty happy to go ahead and just play, I might actually hold off one turn, cast the Silver Flame Squire, swing for 4 in the air, and then play that for 3. I think that might be the play. Wow. Okay, so they really got there on mill. Sure. So it can attack. It can block. Which is pretty good, but can't Reef Soul it. Okay, so it's quite possible that they have, didn't say please. So, we'll have to find out. This would be a great didn't say please target, and I'm assuming they have that mana. That's what they're representing, at least. Okay. Well, we'll see if they want to trade the Ventress Gargoyle for this. Doesn't seem reasonable, but we're also the more aggressive strategy, so it's possible that's what they want to do. Nope, they're just going to mill. So we're down 2 lands, which is not, and both of them are plains, which isn't bad for our deck. We're kind of happy about that, actually. They're casting Opt. Sure. Okay, so they take 4 damage. Sure. Cast the Fairy Godmother. Let it go. Okay. Currently have 3 cards in graveyard. This can't attack yet. It can still block if they cast one more spell and don't replace. We can attack past this. Okay, well, doesn't look like they're going to replace. They just go for the mill. Well, milling a black isn't great. No problem. I forgot I didn't have any black. I was just going to say, well, we'll Reeve-Soul the Turtle and go in, but I don't think that's happening. Wish we had Knight in play. Not much we gain here. We might as well just run out the Shining Armor. Unfortunate. Doesn't attach to anything. Not looking ideal so far. This is quite a strong mill payoff. There was another black mana. That leaves us with 4 in the deck. No, 5 in the deck. That's not too bad. I think we'll probably just run out the Ardent Veil Tactician. We won't use its ability. As strong as the Dizzying Swoop is, it's not really a situation for it. Man. We just have all of our black cards in our hand. Totally brutal. Sure. Well, that's the Funeral. It works with Vantress Gargoyle, actually. Wow. They milled their own, didn't say please. We're at 6 cards, so not quite there. If they have mill in their hand, they can attack with the Gargoyle this turn, and that's going to be really bad for us. Oh my god. Oh no. Well, hopefully we can get a black mana so we can Reeve-Soul that. Third swamp into the graveyard, alright. Pretty good fortune for our opponent. Vantress Gargoyle can attack now, which isn't great. Yeah. For sure. No blocks. We'll go down to 10. Give Rally for the Thorn, so we'll go up to 14, but that sucks. Alright, maybe they'll counter this. We'll see. Nope, no counterspell in hand. Oh, thank goodness. More white mana. Shining Armor maybe gave 1 more defense, so I could trump the Arcanist Owl. Well, we can outflank the Vantress Gargoyle next turn, which is nice. Really don't get paid off for putting it on the Silverflame Squire, so not much to do right now. Yeah, getting some of those swamps would have been a real choice. Okay, well, no blocks. If they remove one of our creatures in response, or they can counter that, well, that's good at least. Kind of slows them down. Don't mind if I do. It's got to be the Murderer's Rider. There's a very small chance that I will cast either half of this with the double black this turn and the Bacon to a Pie. Same. Having lost most of our black mana. So, chip in for one. Things aren't going to look great when that Reaper of Night comes out. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that one. If we can get Revenge of Ravens down, this battle, you know, they're swinging in the air. We can halt that pretty quick. They have an artifact, so we can kill one of our 1/1s. We don't get anything from playing the plains. Let's attack in for 1. We don't have anything higher than 5 mana, right? No. So we might as well just keep this in our hand to protect against Reaper of Night. Oh. Well, this isn't how I wanted to start this run, with some really bad luck and some really lucky mills on our opponent's part. And our opponent just having really strong cards. I mean, Vantress Gargoyle and Arcanist Owl are both great cards. Tough for us to deal with. Go down to 5. Wow. Wow. This is... well, at least I'm recording it, so no one can deny the poor fortune of this game. They can just give that trample, which probably wins them the game. Chip in for 1, and I can attach to the Knight of the Keep. It's not the sort of play pattern I envisioned for this deck. I won't lie to you guys. But guys, I do mean Kelly. Not even Nathan is watching these videos at this point. Yeah, 7/7 with trample. Does that just... Oh, no, he can sneak that through with the turtle. Yeah, okay, that's game. Alright. I would say good game, but that would just be an inaccuracy. Finish the quest, though. Got a pack. I'll crack that later. Ah well, let's move on. Hope for some better luck. That game could have gone potentially very differently had we gotten... I mean, if we weren't being milled, we would have drawn the black mana we needed. You know, having drawn 1 black mana would have let us play cards, which is a pretty big game. Anyways, leave that game in the past, because this hand looks quite good. You can Gingerbread into Flutterfox, which will be flying because of the Brute. Mysterious Pathfinder on turn 3. Maybe Revenge of Ravens turn 4. Like, well, we got both our black mana that we need. Looking good. I believe our opponent mulliganed, so they're down a card as well, which is even better for us. Got my little ginger Brute. Sweet boy. Alright, so we got a fellow white deck. Do another chip in for another point of damage. Then we'll have the Pathfinder come down and we'll just be clocking them in the air. Oh, so much for that. Yeah, let's just swing it. If they take that block, we get to eat their Youthful Knight. They'll feel foolish. I don't think they make the block here. It seems too obvious. Obviously, my mana is telegraphing the on alert, but okay. Yeah, I will go ahead and untap my Ginger Brute. So we'll make that trade there. Feels quite good. They're playing a Boros deck. Revenge of Ravens will be quite good here because we're going to be in like a racing scenario. So they want to attack us, but we're just going to pretty much prevent them from doing that at all because we can attack in the air. When they attack back, they drain themselves out and, you know, heal us up. So they attack with the Raging Redcap here. We go to 20, we go to 19. No, we just go to 20, right? Because they double strike. They go down to 13. They've accomplished nothing, you know. Ooh, that's something though. But again, I think with the Revenge of Ravens, we're still just gonna win this race pretty handily. We can make this unblockable. Neither of these have haste. They both have double strike. Hopefully they don't equip them up, otherwise this won't be enough. So make this unblockable. Then we can play the Mysterious Pathlighter next turn, which buffs our Silver Flame Squire. Got a lot of options. This game is going way better than the first game so far. Our aggro deck is really doing the aggro thing. So we got more damage in the air they can't block. We're really putting the pressure on these guys. We'll see what they do here. Whoa, shit. This is going to be a lot of damage. Fuck. Oh god. Okay. I still don't think I block. So I'm going to take 3, 5, 13? 8 plus 5. That's 13. That takes me down to 10. But this is not a permanent effect. So I think I'm okay with that. Like, yeah, that's not ideal, but they can attack with their full team after I do, you know, all this damage to them. I could Foreboding Fruit them, make them go down 1. Doesn't seem that good, though. I'll just play, I think I'll play the Silver Flame Squire and the Youthful Knight. I don't think there's any, like, board wipe they could be using. I'll just play this out. I'll leave the Youthful Knight in my hand. Seems unlikely that they're playing, that they have the Giant. Using the Giant here is also not ideal for them. And also, I'm not going to play around a Mythic Rare. That's pretty good, but you're still really low. I can, like... giving it Trample does make chumping with this really bad. But I don't think I'm dead. So I'll chump this one, so I'll reduce the damage I'm about to take by 2. Boulder Rush will just kill us, and that'll feel pretty bad, but hopefully that doesn't happen. The Trample means that blocking this doesn't gain us anything, so we're just going to block this so that we can... Is it Boulder Rush? Oh my fucking god, I can't believe we lost this game. Wow. Guess we should have played the Youthful Knight. Would have been a good reason to play Youthful Knight. I can't believe it. That's heartbreaking. Well, that was a misplay. God, who would have thought they had exactly lethal? I should have. All right, who's ready to get arrested by the O3 police? Man, going from 7-2 like a 7-2 deck to possibly an O3 deck. Boy, we're riding some real waves. Come on. Come on. Cut me some slack. Okay, well, I'm not going to go down that far. I'm going to ditch one of my swamps. Well, they might be aggro too. Just play out the Silverflame Squire. I think we might take 3 here. We'll have Rally for the Throne to make some 1/1s to block this more efficiently. I don't really want to lose the 2/1 when I have that coming. Oh, man. Fortunately, we aren't going to get that Adamant to recoup some life, but, I mean, you know, we're trading with this, and we're going to have 1 life left over, so we do a lot worse. And considering they're an aggro deck, they haven't really attacked us much, so either they're not an aggro deck, or we're in a good position. We'll play the Revenge of Ravens, put the Pathlighter into play next turn, then we have that damage in the air, which makes our, our racing better. Nasty bad. Yeah, we'll probably take 3 here. We'll double block the 4/3 Menace next turn. Alternatively, I think we're going to Rider in Need to get a 2/2, which we can then equip to chump a 3/3. That seems quite good to me. No attacks. End the turn. Interesting. I did not want to go for that. I wonder why. Question is, do I put the knight in front? I put the knight in front. I can put the armor on it, which means that this would trade with that and not damage the other 2. Yeah, I think we'll do that. There's probably a reason why they didn't attack with that. Yep. Well, there goes my board. At least we can trap in the Tower the Bell of the Brawl. Probably a better thing to trap than just the 3/3 vanilla. We'll play Pathfighter this turn. We're not doing terribly. We get Unicorn next turn, and it'll be a 4/4 provided this survives, which means that it can block that. Great. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll take the damage this time. Don't mind. Yeah. Ogre Errant. That's a good card. Still can block it, though. So I'm gonna play the Lonesome Unicorn. As I said, we'll get a 4/4 with Vigilance into play. And sorry, next turn we can put like the Shining Armor on this, so then we have a 2/4 with Vigilance and Flying. I'm really just gonna... Well, it's not... I mean, we lost that last game, but my position felt much stronger in that last game, and I probably should have done so... Oh, good. Oh, God. Sure. Well, I can make a food out of that. Next turn, draw 2 cards. I think for now I'm just going to do this. Lets me block the 3/3 on the backswing. Keep up this race that I'm definitely losing. But I can block that now, so... Oh, did everyone just get to have Burning Yard Trainer in their Knights deck today? Is that just everyone? Oh my god. I'm not dead. I think blocking this while reducing the damage I take by 4 probably sets me up to lose the game faster. Like, I have Golden Egg that I can heat for food, and then I can start blocking that. This is all bad, but it's okay. Whereas blocking that leaves me with nothing, so play the Plains. We can't really Foreboding Fruit, so we might have to use this to like steal a game if somehow we survive. But I mean, again, if they augment their creatures in any way, we're basically dead. We might be dead anyways, even that being said. But, yeah, we'll see. Because we can make them draw 2 and lose 2 life, and then playing the Adamant gives us the food. So it's possible, like, again, I think we're about to go 0-3 right now, because it seems kind of crazy that a deck this aggressive isn't going to have, like, a trick or some way to, like, push damage through. Because we'll go up to 5 with the egg, and then 8 if they attack with everything, 7 if they attack with both. I don't know. It just seems very unlikely to me. Cool. Okay, yeah, that's gonna kill my... God, I've had this work against me twice. This card is very mediocre. This is just... Yeah. So that takes me to 8. Okay. That's game. I went 0-3. Well, that was some of the worst Magic I've probably played in a long time. So I guess my streak of horror continues with a minor bright spot. No, at least they had the decency, common decency, to give me the bonus pack. Am I gonna get good constructed cards? What's the... Oh, that's cool. Maybe I'll make a mill deck or something. At the very least, that's a first pickable in ranked, or in draft. Okay, cool, sure. Folio Fancy, okay, well. Those were games of Magic.